Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl, Coca Brown. Welcome to the Coca Brown Show. Oh, man, we are 1 week away, well, 2 weeks away from the season finale. We will not have a show next Monday. Our final show will be the following Monday. So this is just gearing up, honey. We have had one hell of a season, man. I didn't think we'd make it this far. I really didn't think Big League would make it this far.
There are them limits for that reason.
Oh God, won't he do it? Won't he do it? But y'all have to bear with me tonight, honey. This is all the boys y'all gonna get, honey. I have been at Great Wolf Lodge all weekend in Williamsburg, Virginia, with 7 kids under 11 for my son's 7th birthday party. I spent my entire weekend getting it all out of my system. Sit down, shut up, come here, shut up. No, don't do it. Come here, shut, no, shit. Yo, look. Real talk, y'all. But I hope y'all got some energy because I'm whipped. I like to send a special shout out to all the single mothers out there with multiple children.
Yes.
I commend you.
Yes.
But you chicks out here, single mothers with 5, 6, 7 kids, you are superheroes.
Mm.
Because baby, when their parents came, I was throwing them kids over the balcony. Come get your kids, okay? But it was great. You know, my baby had a great birthday. You know what I'm saying? So, how was everybody's weekend?
Ooh, it was fun.
What's up, Cherry Crook? You made that look at tongue out.
It wasn't that kind of fun. It wasn't that kind of fun.
Oh.
But gave a scholarship in memory of my parents.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's wonderful.
This weekend, yeah.
Speaking of scholarships and giving away money,
Ooh.
but the only black billionaire in this country just paid off everybody 2019's class, 2019 student loans. Bruh, where were you in 1995? I'm still paying
I
student
was
loans.
telling you. Well, we probably were in school together.
Oh, Lord Jesus. You just said you went to school with MLK. Okay.
Wow.
But no, I think that's amazing. And I'm going to tell you something. This shows, this is to all you people out there with a little bit of money, a little bit of coinage. You don't wear your money.
No.
Because nobody would have ever known this man walking through the mall was the only black billionaire, male black man billionaire in this entire country. But some of y'all sitting there rapping around with your entire savings account on your body. If you died tomorrow, your people got to do a GoFundMe to bury your ass.
Exactly.
So,
You know
what? We can't bury you with that Gucci bag because first of all, this shit ain't real.
Right.
So,
That's a prime example.
what's your priority, especially if your ass is over 30? How about that? We dropping dead nowadays, but they had you know, affairs in order, honey. So shout out the black billionaire.
Yes, Robert F. Smith.
Yes, thank you, sweetie. Thank you.
Come on for his name, honey.
That's what I remember when you came from.
I had to bring a selfie stick out for the kids today. She was there, dust on and everything. Hey,
I
y'all.
thought it was a fly swatter, but anyway.
Oh, yeah, because that's what you used
I bet your wife was there to say, shut your ass up.
I think so, too.
Just popping your ass with a fly spot. Y'all probably some King of Game of Thrones type of
That
thing.
whole selfie
Oh,
stick
Speaking
thing.
of
Right.
Thrones,
He did Game of
it was
Thrones.
terrible.
He
He
did Game
it
of
was
Thrones.
terrible, wasn't it?
Well, everybody said there are people who got it, and there are people who didn't. And they were like really upset. I don't know what they thought it was going to be, more carnage, more blood, more guts. I don't know.
Honey, could go more than what they already had.
I don't want to do a spoiler alert for anybody that hasn't seen it, but I got it, and I don't even watch Game of Thrones like that.
Yeah.
I've only watched this season. Like, seriously. I have to go back and catch up on all the other seasons. But I was able to catch up and understand what was going on watching this season.
Oh, wow.
You know, but I'm smart.
Not really.
Jerry, did you watch?
Everybody talks
No, I
about it. I'm not into that.
It's on Twitter and stuff, you know, they say it's
Yeah.
terrible.
I love stuff like that. Like, back in the day, I loved stuff like Dragon Slayer,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Really?
You know, Camelot, Excalibur. Them were my movies, you know what I'm saying? So Game of Thrones right up my alley. It's hard for me to sit down and veg out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially watch shows that I want to watch. When you gotta sit, you know, a kid that's gonna walk in the room at any given time.
Right.
Like, you know.
That radio-
So you like some shows, though.
Like, seriously, I have to, that's why I got bad eyesight now trying to watch the shows I like Sex and the City on my phone. Because I can't watch it on the big screen. I can't watch it on the 75 inch in the bedroom. Yeah, listen out now, the 75 inch in the bedroom. Now you niggas missing out, honey. Up there with some little bitch in her 32 inch.
Speaking of that, I had a read for a friend of mine, you know, and just speaking of that, you know, motherfuckers just downgrade themselves. They just downgrade their value. Like, how you gonna rock with a motherfucker that got a whole bunch of shit going for themselves just to go with a bitch that's in the food seminar? I'm just like, what the fuck are you doing, bitch?
Oh, that's personal.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah, that was a cut for somebody. I hope they watch it. I'm cutting you, bitch. All right. That was mad shade, bitch.
Well, I'm gonna tell you real
Good
talk.
luck with the
Okay,
food stamp
okay.
card.
Let me clarify that. That this is I joined this black singles group on Facebook. Just, you know, it's a lot of them, right? And I joined with them because they was always popping up on my timeline. I don't join one, but I gave myself, I have a little, you know, Facebook account that nobody knows.
Right.
That's my little alias.
Right.
So I went on there, and I realized that the men have become petty and juvenile, and the women have become gangster, bossy, and just narcissistic. It's like the roles have
Ain't they though?
reversed. And I'm
To
sitting
a-
on this
to a certain
timeline where the men are just like just bitched up about shit, and women just like, you nigga roast some balls, nigga. I'm like,
You got
wow.
that
Yeah.
right. Now, I
And
heard
I'm
that
just
right.
sitting up there
That's
like
the
Johnny
thing.
Bench, you know that little meme, I'm just here for the comments on Michael Jackson. That's me. Because I don't even know, and then when I decided to make a comment, because I was saying that this was the question that was asked was, what is it that is the biggest turnoff for you men when it comes to women? Like, what are things that you just like I can't do it? What I saw the most was, no lie, and this is what blows me, women that don't know how to clean a house. Some of y'all out here living in dirty ass houses and these bitches
Yeah, I'm
cool
saying.
with it.
Right.
Don't know how to clean a house.
I can understand that.
Women with no sense of humor.
Especially
mind you,
that, especially that.
And I'm gonna get back to that one because I
Please.
made a comment on that one.
Yeah.
Please
Women with
do.
no sense of humor. Women with multiple children.
Really?
That's a,
Even from a marriage. Men don't want to come in and be daddies to somebody else's children.
I never had
I
Multiple
saw a lot
or
of
just
that.
kids?
And mind you,
Never
it was
had
over
that.
3,000 comments. I could only go through but so many.
You know what? We're gonna need to hold that until our guests come, because you know we got the couple coming back today.
Yeah, but they just got together, honey. They can't relate. I'm talking about people that's like grown.
We say it with
grown,
love, y'all. We
grown,
say it with
grown,
love.
grown. Like this is an over 40.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
This
wow.
ain't young people.
Oh,
This
yeah.
grown ass people.
Ah.
I went on one of them little young chat rooms. I ain't got time for that. Some bitch twerking for somebody to call her.
Twerking for
You know,
her.
I'm in there with grown people that's got, you know, mortgages and stuff and
So why
responsibilities.
do you think that the women were coming off across that way?
Because they were getting highly offended by some of the stuff the men were saying, and the way they were addressing the men was just harsh.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, I have a razor sharp tongue. I won't tell anybody, you don't want to see that side of me, because I'm cutting trees, and trust me, I'm putting it in one shot. But I just feel like it was just aggression that was just unnecessary. This is social media. We're
Right.
asking a question, and I'm
Right.
saying there's a lot of angry chicks
The
out
angry
there,
black
but
women.
there's also a lot of men that can't take rejection.
Mm.
They can't take being reprimanded for an effed up comment. I was seeing a lot of dudes like, man, fuck these hoes, and that's why you fat bitch, and all this. I'm like, really?
Oh,
That's what
wow.
we're
And
doing?
they always say that
We
out of
over
anger.
40 in this chat group, and that's what we're doing.
Anybody
Yeah.
moderated the
Anger,
chat?
No, girl.
No, it's just the
They
group
just
No.
itself.
They just
Yeah.
talking.
It's
Yeah.
black singles over 40, you know what I'm saying? And I was
Wow.
like, but, what are you doing now?
Not good mine. Okay,
Oh,
we're good.
okay.
We're good.
All this time. How many weeks we been doing this? 17 weeks?
Hey, don't blame me this time.
17.
I've been talking.
I turned it over to the Lord, honey.
We still gonna say, put your
I'm
damn mouth on the
weak.
phone. That's me. I
I'm
swear.
weak.
I thought I was done with that
I'm
this weekend.
No,
Anyways.
but I'm actually against that whole, you know what I'm saying, getting with a chick that has kids. I've been in that situation. So, I mean, for anybody to be like, oh, well, you know, I
You
can't
would not
mess
date a
those
women
type-
with children.
I've dated women with children.
But
But you're
it was
saying
bad
no.
I'm not against it.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I
okay,
don't
wait,
have
no,
an
no, no,
issue with that.
okay. Nobody in this room, I think, we be against that as per se.
No.
And if they did, I think they would have a valid
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah.
Right.
But people said other men's children. I'm like, really? That's what you're saying? Other men's
Wow,
children?
That's wild.
You're 47 years old. Your sperm swimming slow, brother. You might want to get a chick with some
If
kids
at
at this
all.
point. Remember to get a chick with some older kids that can spot the signs of a stroke. That's what you need.
That part.
But I had made the comment about, you know, it's so funny. I said so many men said a woman with a sense of humor.
Yes.
However, y'all was here when Tiffany called.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And I've
Right.
talked, you know, Lonnie had to go white. You know what I'm saying? Lunel had to go real old. He about to die. Like, you know, men run from funny women. It's funny, and like, as a
That's
stand-up
stupid.
comedian, most of us are single. And men will not talk to us. And it's the mere insecurity of, you ain't gonna put me on stage. And I'm like, well, don't give me shit to put on stage. Bruh, my mind is constantly creative. Don't do shit to
I
me.
feel like-
Yeah.
But this dude came for me. It was so comical. I didn't say this.
Uh-uh.
So he said, don't no nigga want no bozo the clown ass bitch. And I said,
But
oh,
that
really?
ain't you.
I said, oh, really? I said, well, look here. When your girl brings you to my show, please make sure you introduce yourself to me.
Mm.
So he goes, well, maybe we'll come if you're funny. Girl, why not drop my IMDb page? I said, nigga, check my resume.
Alright.
If you gonna check somebody, do your research. Get your receipts, homeboy. Don't come for me. But at the same token, I know he was probably like, you know, who is this bitch? Because it wasn't on the Coca Brown. But but I did try Coca Brown IMDb page. Know what I do, bruh. But it's funny. You want a woman with a sense of humor,
Right.
but you don't want a bozo the clown type of bitch.
No, what they
No, no,
want
no.
is somebody laughing at that damn dry ass fucking
That's
joke.
what it is.
And then when you crack a joke and all of a sudden, oh, you talking
Yep.
personal and all
That's
this shit.
what it
Oh, that's what the
Yep.
fuck it
and
is.
everything.
I
That's
think
what
what I
it is.
realized, men have gotten
Yeah.
super
Sensitive. Oh
A lot.
God.
Yeah.
Super
Totally.
sensitive.
And sometimes their confidence level may not be as high.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
Because when you're, you know, comedians or strong women are going to just say, they're gonna put it out there. They're gonna say what they want to say.
That's just real,
They're gonna
period, honey.
say. They're gonna
You
be
ain't
real.
gotta be a
They
comedian for that.
hold-
Some motherfuckers can't
exactly.
take real.
They're gonna hold, they're
Period.
not holding
Yeah.
their tongues. And so some men can't take it.
But I'm
They
gonna tell
want
you
you
what
to sugarcoat it or
What I
not say it.
realized is that when looking at those comments, I was coming up with this analogy today, I was thinking about it, and I noticed, I said, this is what I've noticed about men in this era, in this decade, or what we're dealing with. You want a woman that is talkative, yet not talking to anybody else but you. You want a woman that can communicate, but not communicate with anybody but you. You want a woman that's not fat, but you want a fat ass. You want a let's be real.
Yeah.
You want a woman that can, you know, be funny, but only at your jokes.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? It's all these
That's right.
stipulations, and if you don't, it's just like what I dealt with today with my son. My son had not a good day at school, you know, and it's because he's going through that phase when he doesn't get what he wants. He wants to verbalize that he's very upset, but you can't verbalize that way to an adult. We're trying to get him. This is very, very verbal. His vocabulary is very vast for a 7-year-old.
Yes, it is.
Not cursing or anything, but he would be like, I ain't doing jack. Like, bro, no, you 7, now I got choke you.
Them is like grandma used
But
to.
the bottom line was, I have begun to understand black men so much raising a black boy.
Right.
When he doesn't get what he wants,
Mm-hmm.
oh honey, it's World War III.
Yep.
As a catastrophe.
Yep.
How dare you not give me what I want?
Yep.
And I realized I met a lot of grown ass men that throw a very similar version of that temper tantrum.
Yep.
You know, they wanna, come on, C-Crazy, let's see your face. You wanna come on?
Because I was getting ready to say, sometimes we
You
as
can't be
women do
quiet.
the same
Come on, why you
thing.
always
No, but
quiet?
as men, they
We-
shouldn't be doing that.
Defend your brothers. You also to defend your brothers. Come on.
I can't relate to none of this shit.
You a damn lie. What you can't relate to?
You ain't never got an attitude because you couldn't get what you wanted.
Your kids, they don't act out. You do have kids, right?
K-I-N-G. I know you
damn,
ain't sitting up here
I'm saying-
acting like your kids is angels, Negro. I've been on the phone with you talking about don't be acting brand new Cocoa Butter. Because I am on the phone with you and King was about to catch
Yeah.
face.
His face got clear all up. He got the
What
glow
is-
and shit. He got to
what
acting
is-
brand new with the kids.
One of them, well, King, yeah. Well, but he thinks he's his name. Like,
Right. You gotta treat him with royalty.
He came out the womb with entitlement.
He lived under that name, but everything else that y'all talking about, I mean, it just, like I always say, you got
You
real
told me
niggas,
you-
got suckers.
Right. So I'm talking about suckers.
And you gotta balance.
I'm talking about, so you know they're suckers. You acknowledge that they are suckers out there.
Yeah.
Men who have hair on their balls but really aren't men, they're boys. Okay.
But I think it just, when you say like some dudes are intimidated by like women that are funny and stuff, but that's just, you just a girl, because your girl should be your everything. Your girl
She should
should
be.
be your best friend. Your girl should be the person that if y'all both created, she should be the first person that she comes to with her ideas and bounce them off of you. Your girl
Okay,
should
come on
mean
now.
everything to you. But if you can't respect her gift and her talent, then
He's a
you're just a
sucker.
sucker.
And the reverse as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything
Yeah, it's
goes.
just-
Well, my thing is that a lot of women need to understand this. Now I'm gonna tell you why hoes are winning. Hoes get men with money,
They do.
True.
and they get men to spend that money.
True.
Because hoes understand that men with money are busy. And
Hello.
when he makes time for you, he's going to go all out, but it may not be but twice a month. Now you needy assholes out here
Talk to him, sis.
talk about he ain't never got no time for me, bitch. He run a company. Like you have to understand now. If you out here slinging nickel bags a week, and you talking about you busy all the time, boo, the block ain't always that hot. Cause somebody over there selling ounces and you getting wiped out. Thing is, know who you're dealing with and know what you're signing up for. I think that's the biggest problem. We all want to put people in the same category. I was guilty of that. You know, not judging, well, not saying judging, but not understanding that every man operates differently.
Right.
But I also understand men do not like a busy woman.
It depends
You
on what,
have a lot
it
going
depends on what
on,
it
they
depends.
run from you.
No,
Because they know you can't sit there and be on deck to give them head 24/7.
Coco, it's just
Real
real
talk,
like a
it's real talk.
But
If you are busy and got a life, they run from you. They got a
That's
problem.
No,
That's
it.
but the thing
That's
is,
a
because
productive situation.
you can be busy, but are you productive? And are you taking time out for him?
Right.
And is he taking time out for you?
Right.
Because if you really into somebody,
You will.
you gonna
Right.
pump
You
the
will.
brakes.
Right,
You
you
gonna
make
pump
time
the
for what
brakes.
you want.
But
Right.
if you ain't pumping the brakes, that mean they ain't bringing it.
Honey.
So clearly,
They ain't bringing it enough for you to want to pump.
I mean, if I get 10 minutes,
That's
it's
true.
gonna make me feel like I'm the king in that 10 minutes. I'm gonna cherish that 10 minutes and look
But
forward
a
to
lot
that
of
next
men
10
don't
minutes.
think like you, Sam.
No.
Exactly.
They don't
No,
think
they
like
don't.
you. I know personally, as a busy woman that runs her business, is a mother, that, you know, tours, whatever,
Yeah.
whatever. These men get in their feelings, and I can't drop whatever I'm doing to give them my undivided attention whenever they want it. They don't understand, baby, for me to keep this machine running, I must drive it. And it's like I don't get it. And then when you don't want to do what they want to do, it's like, well, you never, when you never get time for me, and you busy all the time, and how you gonna make? No, they come in the game when they meet me on like the first date. Well, wait, how you gonna make time for me? Damn, could you give me a chance?
You ain't got shit going on to keep
You
yourself
ain't even
busy in
gave
the
me a
meantime,
chance.
though.
But to come in with the first conversation or first date
Right.
with, wow, you know, you who you are, and you got so much going
you
on.
cannot be
How you
intimidated
look
by
at-
that.
Bruh,
Not
do you
be
realize this?
intimidated by that.
Yeah.
If I
He
make
ain't
time,
the
if you
one.
think I got all
He
that
ain't the
going
one.
on,
He ain't the one.
and I make time for you, that lets you know how special you are.
Boom.
But your ass don't get to stick around long enough to find out.
Boom.
Because you up here
The
bitching
one
up
for
out
you.
there.
The one for you understands your
Your journey.
That's why I'm going
That part.
Asian.
Girl,
You know it,
can you send me a Louis collection? I mean, I'll cherish it, girl. Wrap it up every Christmas. Put it back under the tree. Just bless me one time.
You know, you gotta do what works for you.
Honey, bottom line.
I'm just saying,
You gotta
no
do what
disrespect,
works
I
for you.
love my brothers, but y'all have worn me out in these 46 years.
So-
Mama is trying to try another flavor at Baskin Robbins. All right, y'all, we will be right back, y'all, the Coca Brown Show.
Yeah,
Come
right.
back, buddy. Come back. Yes.
I'm with you.
gospel, preach that
I'm laughing at Daddy, he over there like, woo, child.
Oh, you was
Let him
trying
use
to hold
it.
on.
Jesus.
What's the first question? She's the author, right? I love it.
225?
Yeah.
Bring in the
Author-
first
author,
first
life
one.
coach.
Because that's the first time.
Who should we bring in? I think we should say City and Brick for last, right?
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
bring in the first guest.
Yeah, especially since she
So-
hasn't been on yet.
Do you have a specific station you want her to sit?
Slide down, probably. Or you wanna go here, shall we?
The only problem is Big League don't know how to sit back.
Oh,
He
yeah.
sure knows.
Yes, let him
Sure
stay there.
does.
I'll
He don't know how
move
to sit back.
down.
He
I
always
do
talking
get
shit
it.
about it. No.
No.
I watched the video. They had room and everything.
After we told you to move.
No,
Right.
even before then. Even
Oh, really?
before then. And I was measuring it up. I was like, okay, that's a lot.
Which
later.
video?
Last week.
Slide down.
I was watching the whole
We got
time.
flag.
They were good. Mwah.
I don't know, 'cause I couldn't see.
Watch
I
the
couldn't
video.
see
Watch
no-
the video. Watch the video. I watch every week.
No, but you know, from my
Whose show is
vantage
this?
point, I couldn't
That
see.
was-
Do I have to remind you for the umpteenth time you showed us here? Please stop telling my people in here what the fuck is going on when I know what's going on. It's my show. Stop it. When I say woo, woo, nigga, woo, stop. In here acting like you know every fucking thing. Stop that shit. That's not cool.
It's crazy.
I'm
You just
talking
went
about
over
when I
some
say
points.
move
You
and
just
sit
went
back.
over some
Oh, you gonna
points.
I got it. They can see me.
Yeah,
I'm telling you they
okay.
cannot, and you
Okay.
still wanna question me. I don't like that shit. I'm asking you nice. When I ask you, or will ask you to do something, he's producer. You're seeing this shit. Just do it. We don't need the monologue. Please. Okay. All right. I'm still in mama mode. Don't play with me.
I see that. I saw it. I felt it.
I'm still in mama mode right now.
Keep it up at one of them phones, Bill. Thank you. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, y'all, what's the thing? After all that, what do I
Before
do?
y'all came in, we told her down.
Girl, I love your duster, honey.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Honey, how you doing,
Hey,
dog?
how you doing?
Fine. Now give me all your stuff. I'm gonna let you introduce yourself
Okay,
and tell my listeners who you are.
okay.
And then we gonna go from there.
All right.
I'm Koyan, by the way.
Nice to meet you. I'm Maya. I'm Maya.
Oh my God.
You okay?
Sweetheart, Linda got the wrong way.
Oh, word.
Fix it, Jesus. Girl, look, it's been a long time. My gag reflex is off.
You know what?
Bomb gag reflex, but no more, child. No more.
We gotta add lollipops to our shopping list this week, please.
Craze. Go over a little bit.
All rustic.
Come on in.
Yep, that's good. Thank you, sir.
I had no idea that was your wife.
Okay.
So y'all talk amongst each other just like you're at the round table. Just tell them what's your problem.
Okay.
Especially when speaking something important. Just put it this way. Sometimes they'll tell you, hey, look at the camera.
And do I need this enough?
Put them on when we're on air, whatever break, you don't have to have them on.
I don't know, cause you can money mode.
If it's too loud.
Hey, how you
How are
doing?
you?
Good. Nice to
Nice
finally
to
meet
meet
you. We were wondering if your ass existed.
You see me looking at him, girl.
Remember?
Let's let them know how many minutes we got.
Sweetheart, let me tell you something.
Talking, you see me do it? Just
No. I don't.
I get
You don't know how many shows I do.
baby brother of it all.
I can't
I
ever
love
finish.
you,
I can never
period.
finish. I can't ever finish.
You said,
Anyway.
remember? You trying to read me?
Look at, she trying to make sure you ain't no talk no shit about her behind her back.
No, ignore that. Ignore that.
He always get in trouble.
I be watching.
Yeah.
Don't you watch the show?
Uh-huh. You see.
It's like my son in here. It's like a big ass 7-year-old.
slow.
Ooh.
I'm the only one that understands.
No, girl, you not. He
I nailed it. Pay me my money. I said it was slow. Pay me my money.
Girl.
Oh my God. I
Pay me my money. I
cannot.
said it was slow. Pay me my money.
Lord, mercy.
Rub me my money. I said it was slow. Rub me my money. His wife just confirmed.
It's been confirmed.
You know, I thought I had poured some liquor in, but I tried to write
It was nice meeting you, girl.
What you got?
Oh, she got a bar out there.
Okay, I want, yeah, I get on
No, no,
that.
because Big Sis kept talking, oh, y'all need
What
to
you
bring
got
that.
out there?
I got some stuff.
You brought
You got dudes out there?
Hennessy, there's a bunch of stuff. We'll see.
What you got dudes out there?
I think so.
You gotta do
Nigga,
something.
you don't think, you know if he got dudes out there.
I think so. Don't see. Don't see. We got 2 minutes. Go check.
No, Will, did they have Duce out there? What they had?
Can you push this back?
Ask me how they had Duce out there.
Go see.
Everybody, you ain't
There's a
shit.
bunch of
Yeah,
mixes.
I have you out there on a break.
There's a bunch of mixes and everything.
Yeah,
Is it good right here?
I don't
okay.
Just a-
Will, is it dudes out there?
Yeah, Hennessy,
You
the best bet.
disrespectful, you bring a bottle of Hennessy
Yeah.
into a spot where I'm at.
We're going down.
You disrespectful.
You got to support our brand.
I mean, hey, she's the bartender.
Don't you know we at war with Hennessy right now? You sleeping with the enemy. You stay your big ass over here.
Here we go.
Hennessy got a lot.
We are
Wait,
all
Hennessy got a lot of people sleeping with the enemy. You can't say nothing, baby.
No, Hennessy. Hashtag. But sleeping with the enemy is your only choice.
Stay off the bullshit.
The enemies are on.
Hey, stay off of it.
I'm done.
Okay, so you life coaching, right?
Life coaching.
Why is it a lot of little bit of
All right, let's bring
everything?
it in,
I
y'all.
might need some commercials.
We be on 3,000 nigga. We be
Oh, that's fine.
candy.
Look, it keeps me up and
Coca
going.
Cola, I mean.
Right. Who is this? Who this is? Who is this? Who this is?
That's that Nick.
Yeah, that's now.
I couldn't catch it, but I don't have his apple.
Is it that, the one?
Hey, y'all, take care of TJ. No, I'm not still in Virginia, baby. I'm back in Georgia. I'll be back next month.
This is the one that keep making videos of on our
Lord, take the wheelchair.
All right, let's do it. Everybody ready? Everybody good?
Yeah, good. We're
All right, we
I
coming
passed on my
in.
What is it you do,
seatbelt.
life
I never do
coach?
that.
Don't mention like that, because I don't have time
Yeah,
for
put
it.
it on the
What do you want me to mention?
The opioid treatment clinic, mental health. I have an outpatient opioid treatment clinic, a mental health practice, a substance practice. I written 3 books.
Okay, now.
A movie book.
Wow.
And you sure you don't wanna mention life
Just
coach?
a no.
I don't have time for that.
Yeah, that's
why I
the least
wanna
of her
mention it.
time.
Okay.
Oh, I ain't gonna mention it.
Oh,
That's
wait,
personal.
I
That's
ain't
how-
going here.
Don't mention the life coach.
I won't.
It's your
Yeah,
time.
I think it's
Yeah.
I
I
think
need
it's
your
more
info.
messed up.
I'm booking an appointment first.
Oh,
I
whatever.
said mental health, girl. I need a Xan.
Advanced human services. So basically what I'm doing, I critique my craft and went as far as I could go, and I finished next year with my PhD.
Wow.
Wow.
Yes.
Yep, yep.
Yes.
You
So
ready,
you still
Coco?
helping the business?
Whenever you are, baby.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah.
Come
I-
on
That's
in.
what I- okay.
Yeah, I
So,
still have
okay.
my opioid.
Five.
I help individuals on drugs and mental health issues.
Like,
4, 3.
Hey y'all, it's Coco Brown. We're back with the Coco Brown Show. And we have a very special guest in here today, or tonight. What am I saying tonight? I don't know what day it is right now.
Good morning,
It's
Coco.
all right. Hey, you got coffee?
I'm confused, child. But she is an incredible, phenomenal woman. She has done great things. I'm gonna let you explain all of this. I'm gonna let her explain all of this to you. And I just want to shout out my Aunt Carolyn because I want her to know that I had an AKA on my show.
Yes.
Okay. Y'all, what's your name, sister?
I'm Maya Spella Cullins, and I reside here in Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay, and what do you do?
So I have a mental health and substance abuse practice. I just recently added on an additional program which is the opioid treatment clinic, and that is to help individuals that are struggling with heroin, with pain pills, and obviously within that practice, I've decided to further my education and to research it in a manner that I can not only help the individuals that are suffering, but their families and the community at large. So that is why I'm here tonight.
Okay.
Yes, welcome.
So what made you get into that? Because I mean, that's a very specific learning.
Right. Family experiences, personal experiences, everything I do has to have a purpose behind it, and I obviously have to have a piece of me. I never obviously used any drugs or anything like that, but I've seen it people that was affected by it, even mental health, so I judge no one. I come from a place where, because I've seen it and I've been exposed to it, that I can understand it and relate to it on a level that I can meet people where they're at. So with doing that, I've written 3 books. So I took different things that I experienced personally, put it into the book, but I did it creatively, so you don't know what's the truth and what's, fabricated.
I was gonna ask you with the behind the veil, okay? Is she you?
We gonna talk about that the next show.
Okay.
Okay,
What tea you talking about, Terry?
You know, Terry reads all the books, honey.
Terry
is
got all
copy
books,
everybody.
read them that quick.
I need a copy of everybody's book. Lord have mercy.
Behind the veil 1 and 2, okay.
Oh, is that, what
Well-
genre is that?
You know, Terry has the perfect book report.
I wanna hear what Terry got to say.
No, but it's about the young lady's married and, she's going through a lot of issues and so forth. And the thing is, she's thinking that God's gonna work it out.
Come on.
Are we gonna just put it on God, or are we gonna wait for God, or what?
Right.
So it's a very interesting
Right.
storyline, shall I say.
Right.
The book is, both books are very good, and so you just gotta, get the book
Yes.
and read it for yourself.
Right.
But it makes you wonder, is she writing about herself?
Right.
Because sometimes people do
Right.
add a little bit of their own story
Mhm.
they infuse it into the
Scripting.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's the pleasure of writing.
Mhm.
And with Behind the Veil, it's about a couple, a preacher and a young lady that is married. Both of them are well known and successful. And I think the moral of it is how the public put so many statutes on individuals that hold certain power. If you're a leader in the community, if you're somebody like Coco, and they make you look perfect. They want you to look perfect, like you have no flaws, no issues. And the truth of the matter is, when we are addressing mental health, we're addressing like real life, real stuff. A lot of people don't know how to take it. They just want it to be fabricated in a way. And I'm the type of person, like, I'm gonna tell you what it is. And I don't like to put up any, like, this is what it is real life. And because of that, I've seen a lot of people, when I read in the paper, preachers, where they committing suicide because they have nobody to talk to. Like, we as a society look at individuals and say, okay, you supposed to be a certain way. You supposed to be like this. And a lot of people actually hold up to that, even with relationship. My marriage is perfect. Well, if it is, tell me how you do it.
You need to take some notes.
No, to take.
And then another thing I like, you saying that sometimes we're too busy
Right.
to slow down to really focus on what could be wrong or what could be right.
Right.
We're just
going.
going.
And then you have to look at it in a manner as well when we go into a relationship. So this is also for single people too. When you're going into a relationship and you know how you in the honeymoon phase and you think you know everything, but a lot of times we as individuals, we don't even know some of the stuff that we carry from back in the past until
Oh,
we get
back
close with somebody, and then when you get it, when it's face, what do? So it's like, okay, if I date this man and he do this, I'ma leave. But when you in love and when you together, and he like, look, baby, like, you got an issue with X, Y, and Z. Is he gonna ride with you? Cause that's
Or
probably
is he gonna run?
Is he
Right.
gonna run?
Yeah.
Okay, now, you know, Colin brought that up, cause he just released a book, and he
Right.
brought that up, that he had an issue.
Right.
Because when he first, the reason why he couldn't stay with all these young ladies that he was married, dating,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
because he loved the honeymoon stage.
Right.
And then after that,
He didn't want it no more.
He didn't want it
He
no more.
detached
That's a lot of
himself.
men.
yeah,
That's a lot
right,
of
cause I
men.
kept wondering, like, oh my
That's
God,
what
he's
happened.
dating some of
Ah,
no, but you know, he had
What you
Venus
say?
Williams and
He-
Angela Rye, I just
He dated,
knew that was gonna
Angela,
be.
I knew that, Taraji.
Yeah.
mhm.
He dated Taraji.
That's right,
He
that's
dated
right.
I didn't know that
Venus.
one.
He
Yes.
dated.
He had
I knew
a
about
roster.
Venus.
He
I know about
dated, he
Venus.
dated quite a few.
He had a
Yeah.
roster of big
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody's
Is that
like
right?
her.
What?
Anybody got a better body count than Common? I'm just thinking about it.
Damn. I'm
Common got a
just.
hell of a body count.
But what about
Right.
the
I didn't
guy
know
who
about
Halle
Taraji.
Berry was with?
Eric,
Yeah.
yes.
And you see how he had that issue?
He had.
Yeah.
And she thought she could
Oh, the
fix
book?
him? No,
Right.
Eric,
He had a
Halle
sex
Berry.
addiction.
He had a sex addiction.
Oh, yeah, sex addiction.
So you thinking, okay, this beautiful woman, and she talked about it, like, oh, I'm gonna make it right, but at that time, she didn't know how to handle it.
Right, she
She was
couldn't do
feeling
that.
So let
like,
me ask you this: when Jay-Z cheated on Beyonce and she stayed and he had more babies, I wonder what she did to get him to stay home, or
She-
is it accepted?
she probably just,
I need to read
you know what, I can't tell you what it was, but I'm gonna tell you what I think, because they still together.
Yes.
She probably accepted, like, this is the real talk when you're in a relationship. When you love somebody, you have to take the good, bad, and the ugly. I'm not saying if it's unhealthy where you get beat, you stay. But if it's where somebody has a flaw or shortcoming, I don't feel like the other person that is supposed to be with you is supposed to leave you at that point. I think they can, if they're willing to say, hey, I want help, I admit my fault,
Yeah.
and they make changes to do better, under those circumstances, I feel like you make the best decision on what you can tolerate and what you can't. If you can't live with it, then don't do it. Because
Period.
you have a lot of people when it comes to infidelity, if you can't forgive it and you can't let it go, then don't do it, because now you just a bitter person
I
in
think
a
if you can't
relationship.
forgive, you shouldn't even get in a relationship.
Period.
Right.
Because somebody is gonna always do something to
Because we
piss you
human.
off,
Right.
hurt you, disappoint
Right.
you, let you down. And if you don't have the art of forgiveness in your spirit,
Right,
you don't need to be in a relationship with
Right.
nobody.
But the thing is, you do have to sit down and talk about it and not be listening to all your girls
Yes.
or those who are
Right.
not
Yeah.
necessarily your girls.
Yes.
You know, because those are the ones that a lot of times will, some of them.
Send you down the
will
wrong
come
road.
And say something to you
Yeah.
because they're unhappy or they speaking from their experience
Speaking
and
that
not,
shit.
Yeah.
you know, so
Right.
You brought that
you
up.
gotta
There are
sit down and
those-
talk to him yourself.
Yeah,
You
period.
brought that up about J&B. There are those that be like, oh, she's stupid as hell. I'd have been left. And
No,
then
you
you got
don't
those
leave
that
$1
be
billion
like,
Yeah,
in the
that's
hand.
right.
How did she make it?
You got
That's
those
the
that do
truth.
that, but
I'ma
then you
tell you
also have
something.
those that be like, oh, well, she's smart. They made the
No,
movie together. She
but
probably
there's
forgave him and
special
moved on.
circumstances,
Yeah.
sweetie, okay?
Yeah.
It's one thing for me to leave a broke nigga to cheat.
Come on, somebody.
Come
But
on.
when we are a $1 billion
That's what I'm
conglomerate,
saying. That's
I
what
would
I'm
go
saying.
forgive and forget, and I'll buy me another
That's that
Chanel
other,
bag.
that's that other
Come on.
question.
It's gonna be one of those.
I just say, I know it's crazy, but it's easier to forgive you if you brought so much to the table
Right.
than one transgression. Now, mind you, you go out here and break home a disease or have a baby on me or, you know,
Bitch, I'ma cut you.
I mean, Gabrielle Union forgave Dwayne Wade and they happy as hell now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
A lot of our parents did the same thing.
Honey,
We just didn't know about
we
it.
all may have a half.
You know, because my mother told me, she said, your daddy wasn't perfect. And I was like,
But I think when a lot of people, you know, people don't want to fight
right.
anymore
Yeah,
for the relationship.
Right.
Because one, men don't feel like they need to. It's what, 22-1.
Mhm.
What do I have to fight for? If you gonna give me a problem, I can go get me another heifer that probably look better than you, that's gonna sit up and shut up and suck when I say suck.
Dang.
Right.
So my thing is,
Ooh, Lord.
how does a woman with morals, with principles, with standards, who demands a certain amount of treatment for what she brings to the table, how does she win when no man wants to even step up to the plate and give her half of that? But yet, the minute she steps out of his little box, he's out to the next. Like, it's like, do you have to lower your standards? Do you have to
Never.
No.
back down? Like, what do you?
No, I
That's a
wouldn't.
No, but
No.
the key you said when cause she can't find a man or a man is not there. When she find the right man that's compatible, that's a big difference. So you know, a lot of people, one of my girlfriends used to say, it's better to love than to die and never love at all. So when we start putting like, I need to have a man that look like this, I need a man that look like
Yeah.
this. So if we let down our
my toes,
standards,
girl.
and I wouldn't even say standards, if we let it, it's just like our life. You know how we say, well, we're gonna be this and then it'll be in something else.
Right.
Just
Right.
let it flow and let it be.
Come
When
on.
you find that right man,
You
you
know.
gonna know.
And that's the thing, and I'm just a firm believer that you gotta look outside the box.
Mhm.
Because a lot of us have a tendency to keep looking for the same type.
Right.
Yep.
Getting the
That-
same
that's
trend.
Yes,
true.
yes, that's
What's
true.
up, C-Grace?
That's
What's
true.
up?
That's
Hold
true.
up, C-Grace got something to say. Hold
Got his
up.
hand
It's
up.
a monumental moment, damn. C-Grace will get in on the conversation. Shh.
Nah, it's not that. It's just a lot of people don't understand. They don't. When you get hurt,
Mhm.
that's a part of loving.
Right.
You can't love nobody until you've been hurt, because you can't love somebody. You can't know what love is like until you've been on the other side of that fence.
Right.
So a lot of people get hurt and then look at it like a loss and then say, well, you know what? Fuck everybody else that's coming my way.
Right.
You know
Right.
what I mean?
Right. Right.
Because I don't want to get hurt again.
Right.
But they don't understand that when you got hurt, you learn how to love.
That's the lesson learned, and that's real talk.
But that's why most relationships
Mhm.
don't work, because most people be like, oh, well, I got hurt, and they go through that whole life holding the fact that they got hurt against everybody else that they dealing with,
Right.
not understanding that you getting hurt just taught you how to love better now.
Right.
I speak from experience because I wasn't
Right.
shit. So once I got hurt the next time around,
Mhm.
now I know how to love a woman properly. But before then I didn't, because
We
I had
didn't
never
understand
been
it.
on the other side of that fence before.
We didn't
So
understand it.
when you get hurt, you learn how to love. So you should actually embrace the hurt and
Mhm.
then stop going through life thinking everybody's gonna be perfect. Ain't nobody gonna be perfect.
Nah.
No, nobody's
That's
perfect.
real
Nobody's
talk.
perfect.
No one's perfect.
Yeah.
We're not even
Yeah.
perfect.
I said that I was at an event today and talking about the kids, and it was just like we had the kindergarten kids up there. Now for the older kids, they only put the kids that were winning awards on stage, but for the kindergarten kids, they put all the classes on stage. And I said, y'all not preparing these kids for life, because some of them ain't gonna be shit. So y'all don't need all of them on stage. Just put the ones that's gonna get an award on stage like you do every other grade.
Right.
That way they could get used to disappointment
Right.
in life. But nowadays we just not preparing nobody for disappointment.
Yeah.
So we can't accept
Hey,
it.
you gotta be real.
Yeah.
That's real,
Yeah.
that's real,
You gotta
that's
be
real,
real.
that's real. Yo, we're gonna be right back, man. We got some more. Give me your name, girl, one more time.
Maya
Maya.
Spellico.
Yes, yes. We'll be right back, y'all. Cook Around Show.
Go to what?
I'm still ready to comment. I'm like, what is your name again?
Yeah.
I'm over here like, Jackie, you know,
Hey,
so
so,
young, like,
My hands don't work because I ain't hear myself.
I'm like, Lord.
Yeah.
And see, I got ears when I was young.
Not
like
just want
19.
everybody to win.
So I didn't see a lot, and not everything, but
Right.
what I have.
Right.
Like,
I think
And I got hurt at 19.
Oh, wow, yeah, so you already know.
Whoa, Lord, I
can't
can't
But the thing is, you can't keep holding on to that
Right.
same you know?
Right, gotta let it
go. I think what I
Mhm.
think my problem is I have a knight in shining armor complex. I've been hurt so much. I've been disappointed so much.
I know.
I keep waiting for this knight in
You
shining
can look at him.
I got this
to
Cinderella.
come
Big mama here,
and
mama ain't shit. She was telling
make
mama
me
ain't
forget
shit.
about all
Look
that
at mama.
hurt.
Yes.
Why you
Make
got
me
him
say
on stage?
right.
He's
worth it.
Yes,
And
exactly.
unfortunately, everything I
He showed up.
Huh?
Right.
Just
Showed
makes
up
me
every
go
day.
here,
Come on,
Perfect
man.
attendance.
You can see how these kids show up to these little
I ain't gonna have it.
This little
And
boy, I
understand,
think he's
like, I had to
like
find
4 or
out
5.
why.
And then, you know, they
When
just
I'm
like I said,
talking,
they
I'm
was
dealing
I asked
with
him,
my
I said,
husband and
so how do you
going through the
feel?
phase of like,
Because we
okay,
grew up together.
how,
He's like,
how is my future gonna look? Is
He
this
got a
what
lot
I'm
to
gonna
learn.
do with? Is this where
You
I
know,
wanna be? Like, I
graduation
had to
stuff
have
in
some
school, but he
real
got a lot to
conversations
learn.
with myself.
Real. When I
And
said, I
it's
feel
just
you.
how you
That's
find
my
out
daughter.
what is leading you to feel and do the way that
Telling
you
nobody
do
else,
certain
kids
things. Like,
ain't
we
gonna
want a
be
certain
shit. I
man,
tell
why?
my son all the
We want a
time.
certain type, why? You know what I'm saying? What
Like
is
my
it that they
oldest
need?
son,
And so when we
my
start
oldest
focusing
son,
on ourselves,
I'm
and like,
51,
I'm
I'm
doing
talking about
so
5
this
months.
is what I want. So
How
when
old
you
is
come
he?
in,
Shady.
I'm not seeing you gotta stand
I know,
all the way
yeah, I
up here.
got you.
But what I am saying is that you're not gonna take me back to that place that I've been.
And that's the thing, when you look back at some of the stuff you done messed with.
Really?
When I was just a big old joint, that confident
Think I
girl.
told him that he gonna be shit. I said,
And
no,
look back,
nigga,
it's
that
like,
shit your
I'm
cousin.
like, oh,
How did I
Tell
do
me
Don't,
Why you ain't tell me?
That's not good. That old
I didn't do that.
Why you ain't tell me? You ain't tell me.
Seriously, so it's like,
You know the game staple.
And then you, it does cause you to
I have to give her some love. My mom was an
Okay.
AK.
Tell her sorry I said she's.
my Aunt Kelly, no, this weekend my son's party, my Aunt Kelly was like, I'll be watching your show and I've seen that quite a few even adults on your show.
You're a dancer.
No, they, not at all. Right. Just not at all.
All these deltas, I'm just saying, I mean, you do have AKAs in your family.
Ah!
Yes, ma'am. So I'm hoping you're watching on Carolyn. This is for you. She's for you.
All right.
AKA for you.
Carolyn, this Delta says hi.
Shady
Yeah,
boots,
yeah.
shady boots.
For the people. Everybody's throwing hair at the table tonight, honey.
Oh, let me tell you something. I'm truly gonna be in this chair tomorrow. Thank you, but I'm
This is
I'm
the
gonna
hard
get a
working
little,
mama haircut.
You changed it.
I'm gonna just add a little bit more of a down color to bring so it won't be
Right,
so
right.
Some lowlights.
Yes, that's the,
Lowlights.
that's
Oh
what
Lord,
I'm
they
trying to say.
skiing on my
Low light.
timeline.
Yes.
They
Get
skiing.
some low light.
Hey, Mom,
Who
you
the
look
fuck on
sunrise.
Corey?
Oh, so pretty
Who the fuck
sunrise.
on Corey?
Pink green, pink. Oh Lord, they swarming me.
They're swarming the house.
Pink house, pink house. Oh Lord.
Y'all better get y'all life on here. For the people.
Yeah, this is good conversation.
But you know what? It's needed. It's needed.
Okay, sweetie.
Well, Lord, thank you, Jesus.
It was just, we was sitting up showing the label.
Oh, yeah, we don't want that. They ain't gave us a dime. bro.
Exactly.
They need to go ahead and throw it, cause y'all be ignorant.
Don't we be eating money? Oh, shut your
Y'all
mouth.
need to go ahead and don't bring that money over here.
You ain't lying.
35. I've been doing business since I was 21. Throughout my undergrad, master,
What, girl?
and now my doctorate. So I have never stopped. I keep going.
What was
And he's super supportive of that, isn't
Of
That's
growth.
the thing, you gotta have
Of
somebody.
But
growth.
you know, it has its ups and downs, because I do so much, you know, it's a balance.
I think
so.
it's better when they see it.
Contract that she making.
Yes.
Paradise something, I don't
But I
know.
don't have no babies, baby. My youngest is 13.
Well, I
13, 14, 15, and then.
Yeah, but you have.
Yeah.
Rule number
It's
one.
working in the
Rule
process.
number one.
So now when I do that, I don't have to worry.
Rule number one.
She told me, I just don't remember.
No.
Yeah,
What's in my drink?
You a woman too.
Exactly.
You number one on the list.
Did you know? Did I watch her video? Did you not? No, you did not watch her. Because if you watched her,
Right,
you would
was
tell
great.
me what's in that drink.
You got a point on that.
What happened to Erica? She didn't remember Erica Badu and then No, not at all. No, ma'am.
I'm not doing this with you right
No,
now.
ma'am. What's
He
in
don't
that
wanna be
drink?
bothered with it when he becomes a teenager.
A lot or something. A little bit of something. No, ma'am.
A little bit of
everything. No, ma'am. Not at
It's
all.
better when they see the growth. Like when they're there for the struggle and the
I
journey.
bet.
They are more
I bet
connected
it's
versus when they
good.
catch you.
I know it's good,
It's a
ain't
little
it?
bit more of a disconnect.
Right.
Go ahead, sip her and tell us what the ladies like.
She gonna wake up thinking it Monday like, hey,
Like,
like,
oh my God, it was just Monday.
Again, deja
Lord,
vu.
she gonna be
Jesus.
like, where everybody?
So
No.
she's, so it's a reach.
She gonna hit my ass. Will, I'm here. I'm like, yeah, that drink. I'm just gonna
You know, I don't
reply.
call you no, but I
I'm
just
just
come
gonna
in.
reply. That drink was good as hell.
She's
with
been
it. That's
able
all
to
I'm
watch
gonna
it
reply.
Exactly.
Anybody?
Clearly,
Go
she not.
too.
Exactly, she not
Go.
sipping.
Shut up, my business. What you mean?
I'm mine.
There you go.
If you're not sipping, honey, and you're not tipping, honey, you're going home, girls.